in the ready-to-go position. These are the crews from Chile. We've got 2 Swiss crews, Spanish and Austrians between them, and then the Argentinian crew on the side.
Yeah, lots to talk about in this race, particularly the contest between the 2 Swiss crews that went head-to-head yesterday, and the Swiss crew that don't train with the national team. Pat Mertz and Frederick Roll came out winners, and the Swiss double that win will be the European double. All these women had to weigh in at an average of 57 kilos. So over on the far side, it's another Chilean crew, Antonia Leewood-Heisa and Isadora Niemeyer. They came first at the Pan Am qualification regatta. So Switzerland won, Patricia Mertz and Frederick Roll in that distinctive reddish kind of boat. Lane 3, Natalia Miguel Gomez, she's furthest away from us, just adjusting her sunglasses, and Rocio Lau Sanchez in the stroke seat. Next to them, did so well in the opening heats, Luisa Altenhuber in the bow seat, and then Lara Tiefenthaler. They look to have really moved on this Austrian double this season, I think. Olivia Nacht, closest to us, Ina Roll, cousin of Frederick Roll. Call them the official Swiss crew. And then there are the crew from Argentina, Sonia Balazzo Chirazu on the left of your picture, just adjusting the blades there, and Evelyn Silvestro in the stroke seat for Argentina. And the Argentine crews took silver at the Pan Am qualification regatta in this event. So in terms of Latin American contests, it'll be an upset if the Argentine lightweight women's double gets ahead of the Chilean lightweight women's double.
Well, lovely pictures we're seeing here right from above. You can see how the athletes need to sit calmly, still and quietly, and how good those conditions are, that there's no need to hold the bow balls in place, as they're just sitting blades square in the water and then able to cleanly and efficiently get away together.
Yeah, they've got that big camera hoist above the start as we look at Lara Tiefenthaler and Luisa Altenhuber blast off the start there. They were riding with Rocio Lau Sanchez, the stroke of the lightweight Spanish double. You can see Argentina left a bit behind there. Wow, that's a pretty fast start from Switzerland too. Ina Roll and Olivia Nacht, coached by Nick Lloyd. They train with the national team, that Swiss double. And they have blasted out at the start. And yesterday they got done by the other Swiss double, who were over on that far side in that sort of reddish-coloured boat. So,
yeah, as you say, it's interesting you draw attention to the reddish-coloured boat. Apparently the reddish-coloured boat has the outline of a mountain on it that they climbed together, that I read within the notes they produced for us. So it's painted on that boat, number 2, which was a little bit dropped, but they've clearly just settled into a pace now, moving pretty well.
Yeah.
It'd be a surprise not to see boat number 2 finish in front of number 5 in that Swiss contest.
And I think in this first part of the race, it's appropriate for us to remember the former coach of this Swiss lightweight women's double, Patricia Mertz and Frederick Roll, Robin Dow, who so sadly passed away early this year. Think of him and Janine Gemelan, who coached the Swiss sculler, his partner, who has now retired from the sports. But I think Frederick Roll put it very well, where she said that Robin Dow stays with us in our boat today at this regatta. And they are in first and second place, the 2 Swiss doubles. So the matchup couldn't be working more perfectly. And Switzerland too have really got their act together.
Well, as you say, an intriguing race, this one, with these 2 Swiss doubles here. Again, you can't help thinking that perhaps the younger, more junior double on this side will struggle as it goes on. Elena Roll and Olivia Nacht. They're both students, they're both still studying, as we look now at the more senior double over here of Frederica Roll and Patricia Mertz, more experienced there, thinking they're going to edge away in the second 500.
Well, I think it shows, I mean, great job, I think, that Coach Nicholas Lloyd has done, the Aussie who's coaching, assisting Ian Wright, coaching with the women, Ina Roll and Olivia Nacht from the Geneva and Baden clubs. have really changed what they did since yesterday. And I think looking at them, Greg, they look loose, they look relaxed, they look determined. Look at the features on Olivia Nat there, the stroke woman, the 23-year-old. You know, who wins this race will get the European nod. And at the moment, that Swiss double at the top, who train outside of the team, coached by Paola Grisetti, well, they were saying, waving bye-bye to this Swiss double in yesterday's race, but it's not happened today, has it?
Well, no, that Swiss double on the near side, as you said, they're focused, they're looking straight down the boat. There's no point in them trying to look across the course between lane 2 and 5. You've got to stay focused in your own boat. But yeah, very good first 1,000 so far, particularly from this second Swiss double in the white boat in front of us.
Whoa. Whoa. And listen, we need to talk about Altenhuber and Tiefenthaler, heat winners here in the centre lanes, like Miguel Gomez and Lau Sanchez. They've kind of been a little bit left. There's that Swiss double leading the race just by 1800ths of a second. Third 500 is going to be an absolute corker. I can't imagine that the experience of Patricia Merce and Frederick Roll, who finished 5th in the final of the lightweight women's double sculls.
Well, this is where it all counts, though, doesn't it? Third 500. Will they be able to hold this, or is this Austrian double actually now moving back on the fast-starting Swiss?
Yeah.
And maybe even if they're both distracted by each other in the first 1,000, and whether the Austrians could come all the way back through.
Yeah. Last year, Lara Tiefenthaler sculled with Valentina Cavallard, finished 19th in the lightweight women's double sculls. It looks like her new partner, Luisa Altenhuber, has really done something special this year, and they're coming back through. The Austrians moving through to spoil the Swiss party, but I can't tell you how impressed I am with this Switzerland 2 boat on this side. And it's just all to play for. What are the coaches thinking as they're watching this? Nicholas Lloyd and Paolo Grisetti.
Well, I think it's fantastic that they've got such good athletes at such a high level. Of course, there's only one boat, and there's 4 athletes who are challenging for those places. Looking here, this Austrian double, they look long and they look connected.
Do look really long, don't they? Yeah, it looks great. So the Rebels over the far side, they call them Rebels, inverted commas, because they're part of the Swiss team here, but they have just got a small advantage. What is it? 2 meters advantage over the women from Switzerland 2. Switzerland 2 led at 1,000. Austria, though, have come right back in the picture. The Spanish are not far out, and Austria are now challenging Switzerland 2. And Switzerland 1, far side in that boat, have a decisive advantage going into the last quarter, Greg.
And don't count out the Spanish either. The Spanish look like they've stepped on. We know they can have a sprint finish. I can't help thinking they may force their way onto the medal podium here, because I'm thinking we're seeing that leading Swiss double here, the one we would expect to be in front. The young challengers on the left of our picture here, will they be able to hang on for a medal? Because I can't think they're going to come back from here. We're coming down, we're coming up, 2:50 to go. Will the Austrians be able to get through this Swiss double? For me, that's the big question for the gold medal. And then will this Swiss second double hang on for bronze?
Well, they won the heat here, Luisa Altenhuber and Lara Tiefenthaler. This will be a fantastic win for them and their coach, Jorge Enriquez, and the performance director, Robert Sens. If Austria can actually win a World Cup medal, I'm not sure the last time the Austrian team did that, but look at the battle now going on between Merz and Roll on the far side. Look across.
And again, still don't count out the Spanish sprinting their way in as well. I think there's still plenty to happen in this race. Bow ball to bow ball at the front of the field. The Austrians have gone, but we see them here. But the Swiss double on the far side responded. It's very, very close.
Head
here,
went down, I think, from the Austrian stroke woman there, Laura Tiefenthaler, and the Swiss have come back through. Amazing. The Austrians aren't going to win that gold medal. It's Switzerland 1, Merz and Roll on the far side. The Austrians take the silver medal. Will Switzerland 1 hang on? The Spanish, as you said, Greg, came back through. Who won that third place medal?
Well, we saw a third place for the Spanish on the screen. I can't help thinking it's going to be going to a photo finish, but I mean, heartbreaking it will be for that second Swiss double if they have been pushed out of the medals. But fantastic race by the first Swiss double. Great performance here. Aaron Tuber and Tiefenthaler.
was riveting, particularly after Switzerland won had dominated yesterday's race between the two Swiss doubles. It was such an impressive row from the two 23-year-old Swiss
This looks
athletes.
like confirmation. I think we're seeing this Spanish double. They're going to have got that third position in the bronze medal. Let's see. So we got
Heartbreak for Switzerland won because they're going to miss out on the Europeans now.
missed the Europeans, but I mean, they couldn't have done any more. But I guess when you scull like that, and they're so brave, we saw them here in the first 500, well, really all the way through to 1500, they could have won it. But there was this Spanish double who came through, I think, on the line to get it.
Yeah, the Austrians just tied up. You could just see the head of Laura Tiefenthaler. She worked so hard to get back into gold medal position. And it's black ribbons in memory of Christoph Siegfriedsberger, the Austrian team are wearing. There's a head down. She just had it all, didn't she? And the Swiss were just able to find that little bit extra. Do you think the Spanish got the bronze?
It's impossible to call it on that picture, really, isn't it?
On that picture,
didn't see the,
kind of looked like
the
Switzerland
finish line
won.
on there.
We're still waiting for the result.
I think Swiss too might have got it. I think the Swiss have.
The
There we
Swiss
go.
have got
There
it.
we go.
Wow.
So confirmation there. You see, two Swiss crews will be on the medal podium with the Austrians.
He was riding with them in the boat today, and that's what took them over to victory against their teammates.